Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Need something?
Welcome, child.
God bless you, Hila.
The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about a weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock. So, have you got a Nettlebane back from Yorick's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this. Something for your trouble. Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. It's an old tree, very old. They say it was a seedling when the first men were arriving from Atmora, thousands of years ago. The sap is precious. It can restore barren fields or bring life to rocks. I can use it to repair the Gildergreen, so we can worship properly again. May Kinareth's winds blow you to fortune.
God might get nervous. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Good. Vignar and I have our hands full. It's no small task running an entire hold. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Farewell, sir.
You're like me, huh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons. The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Trouble?
Let me know if you see anything you like. What do you need, my... Take a look?
Yes, mate, you really do need to play this game again.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy. It's a fine potion you've put together. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Yeah, man, I own this game on literally every console going.
I sell cures for all ills.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fry?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. You look So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Farewell.
Be careful. You're someone who can... the finest weapons and armor.
No, I'm literally doing everything under the sun. At the moment, I'm just doing side quests and trying to level up a bit.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
It's hard not to become a vampire when you start fighting them. It is for me, anyway.
I've got a little word.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace,
Take a good look around.
I'm gonna leave the
I'm sure you'll
vampires
find
until
what you're looking
later
for.
on in the game.
Take a look. Don't forget me next time you need.
Being old's not.
I'm annoyed. I'm always annoyed on this. Nord's the best. Oh. He locked.
Speak. Speak.
The mortar and pestle makes potions. If you can. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Let me know if you come down.
Does nobody have any fire signs? No, I thought about going the reptile, but good old Lord.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Could do, man. Doesn't hurt to have magic at the beginning of the game.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to.
Don't trust that one. He's up to something. Most here are up to something, of course, but in his case, it's not good. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will. He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But
Yeah,
she's
man, this
not
game's
going to get
perfect
the
on my
better of me.
Ultra.
Oh no, I won't
Never
let
had
it
any
get to
issue
me
with this.
one
It's only
bit.
Fallout I get issues
She's
with.
after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me
Well,
doubt myself.
Fallout 3 and
Well,
New
it
Vegas I
won't
get issues with
work,
on the
I
widescreen.
tell you. Mm-hmm.
No, this is perfect.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
No.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Yeah. What was it? Fallout 3 was 2008. I did this come out. 2008, 2010, like that, isn't it? That was 11. So, small improvements. Is my microphone loud enough on this, by the way, as I've never tested it.
It means it's a fine day with you around. You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
I would like to buy from you.
You're
Why
not
can't
from
I buy
around
from you?
here. That makes two of us.
You and me, take a look.
Shouldn't be behind the counter if you're not allowed to sell them.
Till next time.
Are you sure about that? Because the original Oblivion came out before Skyrim. Oh, that's good.
A hearty welcome to Falkreath. All of Skyrim's true sons,
Well met.
welcome here.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I was going to say, the Oblivion engine would be way too old for that game.
Steal anything from my shop.
I hear a dragon.
You'll find my brothers Solaf and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath.
Oh, it's a fire.
Someone do something!
Never should have come.
Get away before he can arrow
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate. Killed a few. No, this is the house I bought from Whiterun. It's not the one in Whiterun, there's a nicer one just outside it. It was like 7,500 for this one. I own the one in Whiterun, which is the one you buy for 5,000. And then with the DLC, I built this one. I was literally on here this morning, finishing off this house. Building everything up. This one's part of Valkyrie when you become
Honored
Thane.
to see you again, my Thane.
Oh, so you build all of this. Thieves Guild, Blades Armor, that Brotherhood. It's weapons. Just haven't got bed in here. Fucking useless. Oh. Nails. Oh. Yeah, it was part of the DLC they released. There's 3 areas. Dawnstar's one of them, Valkyrie, and there's another one I can't remember where. You do a couple of missions to become Thane of that area, and then they grant you land just outside of their hold, and you can build a really, really big house. Takes longer because obviously you've got to buy all the materials and everything you need to build it. Dawnstar does have the vampire mission in it, yeah, one of them anyway. Wanted to put an enchanter in this house, but I don't think I can build on anything. I need that as well. Yeah, because obviously you've got this armory, and then you've got
long life to you.
your bedroom, but you've got 3 different options for each side of the house. And then I've got an arcane room. Goes on the roof. Oh, that's down there. And then you also have a cellar. You can build a shrine thing, but you can have all your armory and your build weapons and stuff. And then you've got this room here, and all of these slots here you can fill with aquariums, and you can put fish in there. Nah, Minecraft is crap, but this is better. Yeah, you got all this out here, so you can grow. Yeah, you little bastard. Yeah, so you can grow all your own ingredients that you need. But those 3 ingredients there will give you what you need for making health potions. That's the stone you need to build the house. Then you've got your clay over there. And then you buy lumber in. Yeah. it's yeah, logs that you buy in to build all that. As long as you've got all the DLC for it, you can do all that. So you get the horse and the armor and stuff.
I am your sword and your shield.
She looks after your house if you leave her here. You become Thane of Valkyrie. Yeah, man. Got everything on there. That's the vampires. Oh god. I'm gonna miss. Yeah, let's do this. I can honestly say I have never done that on this game.
I'll have your head!
See what happens, Al, when you're not a Nord. Save me the job. Ah, of course you don't, man.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Back then, back.
Yeah?
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag-raven? Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course I'm glad you did. Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps? Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary as I have. Truly remarkable, isn't it?
I could have sworn this place was filled with things. I'm thinking of different vision.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap? Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Grace of Kinnereth be with you. Oh. Ah.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves. Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
You're someone who can get things done. Got some good pieces out. Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Don't forget...
Stay sharp.
Who's there? Helgi. But Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger? You know him? He made my favorite dolly, but I can't find her. Are you sure you aren't a stranger? The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore, but I'm lonely. Will you play with me? Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then. I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
Anybody know where she went? Trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first. Layla was told to burn Mommy and me, but she didn't want to. She wanted to play with me forever and ever. She kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't. I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
Wait. She's dead. Ysmir's beard. She's a vampire! She's dead. Layalette is dead. Mm-hmm. She's dead. Leolette is dead. Leolette. I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Leolette. She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye. You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire? No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Leolette may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl.
Doing some building, eh? We can deliver it wherever you need. I'll have them hauled over right away.
I hear you put Leolette out of her misery.
Oh, no, you don't!
By the gods.
Is Hrogar innocent or not? So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you. Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them. All right then.
Watch the skies. What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthon anyway? It's a place... nor dead.
Get him. Kill him. This should be good. A fight.
Nervous. Man approaches with his weapon drawn.
All of you are gonna die. Two seconds, be back now. Let's try not to die.
Just take this coin purse off your hands for you. And those nice boots you've got there. Now, you just stay here with all your friends, and I'm gonna go get my shovel. Huh?
Someone there? Time to end this little game.
You can't win this!
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank
Well, you lot did nothing.
It's a fine day with you around.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic. By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Oh, thanks.
There is room in my court for a new thing. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. Good luck. All right then.
My cousin's out fighting Staying safe, I hope.
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where I go, but I'm not here.
Here for work. You want to talk to me? After everything you've done? Thank you for saving me from Alva. I was completely under her evil spell. I'll never forgive myself for what happened to Helgi and my wife. I'm not one for talk. Try to keep to myself.
Can't help anyone because Morthal has no. The hell is everyone?
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Of course. It's all in this note.
The hell is the entire town?
If you're here to purchase, I have many spells available. If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath! I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace. The people of Morthal would much rather weave their own horrid tales about my life than simply ask me for the truth. If they choose to fear me in their ignorance, that's their choice, but it will not change what is true. You deal with powerful forces. Take care they do not overwhelm you. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Till next time.
You come back later.
Long life to you, Thane. You're someone who can get things. Got some good, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the best. Have you met my father? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Until next time.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. What do you need, my friend? Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Imperial trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. do come back. Everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Remember, I'll give you the... Huh?
Well met, kinsman.
I... Samir.
stuff.
You've got the axe! And my dog! Splendid! Excellent work! A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that. Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me! I knew I could trust you. Yeah, dog gets master, master gets cosmic axe. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, mutt. Don't worry, I'll make sure he sees the light. I trusted you, now you trust me. So much better. You forget how nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part. A lack of ambition like that really ought to be punished. Perhaps by turning you into a worm, or maybe a few decades of... Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
Let me guess. Someone's...
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding.
You here to see the
It's
yard.
closed for a reason.
No sudden moves, understand?
Look, what are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. Because Calcelmo doesn't want anyone to go in. He runs the museum. He makes the rules. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men. Yeah. Calcelmo called it as you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons can swoop down at any time. There's a small ski...
What is it this time? Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then,
no problem,
at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still functional, even after thousands of years. Correct. It's a private place where I can catalog my research. Occasionally, the Jarl will come in and have questions, but that's thankfully rare. I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in Nichuanzel. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Now stand aside. There's work to be done.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. Nichuanzel. Best steer clear if you don't understand. You have committed crime. For the glory of the Empire.
don't remember him having a pet crab following him around.
What are you doing that for? This better be important. You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stubben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stubben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. What? Oh. Bye.
Psst. Hey, I know who you are. Hey, Sithis. What business do college mages have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for Nord dead, not your weird experiments.
I'm lucky. Wait.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the beach. I thought it was finally going to be a quiet day. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? You've been wounded where I fight better. I cannot...
Got an assassin! Check the shadow!
need some help in here. I cannot. No! Is someone there?
Back up! Need some help! Bite of a flea!
What was that? Huh? Over here! Hurry! Die, damn! Opportunity is yours. Submit.
Don't care how many colleges they built. You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim. Now it's a shell.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal, and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good. I'm assuming you're here for more than a social call. Down to business, eh? Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
I'll sell just about anything if it's...
glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer. No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Dallas's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the Guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, please. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
He didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she all about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
'98. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold. It's yours. It's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested? Looking for word.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you? Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else? Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place. Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way. Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second-floor balcony in his backyard. No, it's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry. Huh, that'd be Vold. A real piece of work, that one. Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning. Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a few dozen. I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies. Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else in that map.
Stabbed in the back. It's like a dog, brother.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes. That pig? Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know. Vold, good side? I think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vold understands is gold. A man after my own heart. Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manor. I would.
I dare Mercer to come back here. He said, I dare Mercer to come back here. He sets 1 foot in the system. Cut it off.
Don't think you can barter with me like... one of those damned shopkeepers.
Can I help you?
Fancy yourself the
I
adventuring
presume you're
type,
bothering me for...
It's
Vault.
just as well. I doubt
Why
your
would you want to
combat
help that
prowess would
idiot?
prove valuable in a real battle.
He owes me a steep debt. In fact, he's lucky all I did was force him to work for Mercer. A few years back, I commissioned a unique quill from a good friend of mine in Winterhold. Vold was tasked with getting it here safely, and it ended up at the bottom of Lake Honrick. The wizards called it the Quill of Gemination, and demanded a tremendous amount of gold to have it made. If you can locate the quill and return it to me, something Vald was too stupid to do himself, I'll consider the debt satisfied. I believe we're done.
I was trained by some of the fine...
Working at the Rift and Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Yes, the quill is a pain. I was just debating now of whether I remember of where it located.
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
It's somewhere around here. Can't remember where.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden. The memories, I cannot stand them. You must take them away, return them to Amunshenzell. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Sure, why not?
You must bring it to Amunshenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back. I could have left it. I could have put it back.
I swear it's between that and there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's about halfway between the two, I think. Chest or something down there. There. Where the hell is it? Oh, fucking. Thank you. There we go. About halfway between the boats, you was right. Hang on a minute, guys. Oh, shush, will you? You're a postman.
I presume you're bothering me. Really? I wrote that off a long time ago. Well, I suppose I need to fulfill my end of the bargain. Give this document to Vald. It frees him from the debt, but I never want to see him in Riften again.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like... Of mine?
Issue.
What is it? I can't believe it. How'd you talk her into this? Never mind, I don't care. I'm just glad I don't got to work for Maven anymore. Here, you did me a favor.
I know, right?
Guess I owe you one.
Going up top gate.
What was that?
Oh, still guys in here then.
Where are you?
Guess it's all clear now. Huh?
someone there?
your thing. Oh, yeah. Change HDR on my monitor. I'm gonna do everything possible on this game. I could do quite a bit more of this, and then I got the
We've scoured
Oblivion
the town
remaster
and
at
have
the start
spoken
as well.
to every contact we have left. No
I've
sign of
never
Mercer.
actually played Oblivion.
Any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Next we meet, lad.
Yeah, really never played it before. Never played the original, nothing.
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Skyrim was the first Elder Scrolls game I played.
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
I promise you, all your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me. Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
You have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Yeah, I seen the trailer for the Oblivion, and it looked amazing. I can't wait to play it.
What's going on?
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company...
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want?
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
Whoop.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum. Indirectly, the Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre. This way, please.
I think we can trust Carlia. Let's see what she's on about. So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Tamriel? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand what I realize. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Tamriel. It's business. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
I do like Nightingale armor. It does look quite cool. I'm a fan of the Thieves Guild armor as well, though. I do love that.
I think we should... Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Keep bloody walking,
I think
woman.
we should trust the lass and take the deal.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Shut up.
We'll speak when the oath is complete. I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence,
I do wish I
caused our
could
luck
keep
to
that
run
skeleton
dry.
key. Would come in handy.
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. Although it would benefit the Guild more than you can imagine, in the end it would do more harm than good. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead, never desired it, never cared for it, don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Karlaya and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no. But now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Karlaya. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way. Aye, and some of what Karlaya said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers. This goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. Until next we meet, lad.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, man. Talk to you again soon.
Can I help you?
Never should have come here.
Someone there?
Over here!
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.